Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Loretta Lynn left behind a legacy not only in the music industry but also with her expansive family. The country icon died on October 4, 2022, and was survived by 4 of her children as well as 25 grandchildren. One of her grandchildren predeceased her in 2016. With her husband, Oliver Doolittle Lynn, she was a mother to Betty Sue, who died in 2013, Jack Benny, who died in 1984, Clara Marie, Ernest Ray, and twins Peggy Jean and Patsy Eileen. Per her website, her grandchildren include Loretta Lynn Massey, Audrey Dreyer, Jenny Whitworth, Jeremy Jack Lynn, Lori Lynn Smith, Ethan Liel, Elizabeth Braun, Alexandria McCory, Levi Lynn, Jason Lynn, Ernest Ray Lynn Jr., Taylor Lynn, Alex Lynn, David Greer, Wesley Lynn, Jacinta Connolly, Luca Marchetti, Natalie Rapp, Anthony Bruto, Megan Horkins, Catherine Condia, David Russell, Emmy Rose Russell, Jennifer Russell, and Melody Russell. One of her grandchildren, Emmy Russell, appears to be following in her grandmother's footsteps with a career in music. In February 2024, Emmy appeared on American Idol, where she got through to the Hollywood round after auditioning in front of judges Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, and Luke Bryan. From celebrating holidays with their grandmother to their own singing careers, here's everything to know about Loretta Lynn's grandchildren. Loretta welcomed her first daughter, Betty Sue Lynn, when she was just 16 years old, and she became a grandmother for the first time when Betty had her first child at 18 years old. At the time, Loretta's youngest children, twins Peggy and Patsy, were only 2 years old. Betty named her daughter after her mother, Loretta Lynn Massey. Betty later had another daughter, Audrey Dreyer, and the two survived her after she died in 2013 at 64 years old from complications from emphysema. Loretta always held her kids in the highest regard and often posted sweet tributes to them on Instagram and her website. But one of her proudest moments was seeing the kind of parents her own children became. In one such tribute on her website, entitled "Two Are Better Than One," Loretta wrote about how Peggy and Patsy have become not only her best friends, but also incredible mothers themselves. "They're both amazing mamas with the best kids ever," she wrote. "I guess I'm more proud of the mamas they are and how fiercely they love their own kids than anything." When her children were growing up, Loretta was at the height of her fame and often on tour or performing. However, regardless of where she was, the "I'm a honky-tonk girl" singer always tried to celebrate the holidays with her family. "I would try to make it home for the holidays, but sometimes I was late," she told POPL in December 2016. "Just close your eyes and think about your own family. Just think about being away from them on the holidays. It was hard for me. Sometimes I'd cry." Regardless of the times she struggled to get back home, Loretta made it an annual tradition to host her large family in her Hurricane Mills, Tennessee ranch. The family enjoyed a night of prayers and presents on Christmas Eve and Memas, as her grandchildren affectionately call her, famous chicken and dumplings. "Family means everything to me," she told PUPL. But with all the younger Lynns around, including over 20 great-grandchildren and multiple great-great-grandchildren, she joked, "I just put stoppers in my ears." Loretta lost 2 of her 6 children before she died, Betty Sue in 2013 and her son, Jack Benny, in 1984. In 2016, tragedy struck her family again when her eldest grandson, Jeffrey Allen Lynn, died. He was Jack's eldest child and was 47 years old when he unexpectedly died. Loretta informed her fans on her website, writing that he worked on her ranch before his death and was a father of 3. The music genes ran strong in Loretta's family and were passed on to her granddaughter, Taylor Lynn, whose father is Ernest Ray Lynn. Taylor grew close to her grandma, accompanying her on tour buses and behind the scenes at concerts. "I would crawl in the back of the bus with her and spend day after day with her, snuggling and sharing a bed," so I've always felt very connected and close to Mama," she said in an interview with The Ties That Bind Us in September 2020. Eventually, Taylor began performing with her grandma, who set her on the path of becoming a star in her own right. "She just taught me everything I knew in those years," she told the outlet. "I tried out different songs, and we would figure out what worked for me and what didn't. And that's when I started to some record labels." However, throughout her career, Taylor struggled with addiction to alcohol and opioids, something that her grandma wouldn't stand for. The way she handled it was, "I wasn't allowed to go on the road."